Hello everyone, welcome back. We're going to make this animated banner with 3D text scrolling across the bottom of the screen like you just seen. And with that said, we'll go ahead and get started. Start out on the edit page, go up in the media pool, right click, select new fusion composition, go ahead and leave it on 5 seconds. You can name it if you'd like, you don't have to. Then you have a little gray box up here in the media pool. Bring that down to your timeline. And let's head down to Fusion. Start with a 3D text node. Emerge. Camera. And render. Go ahead and pipe your render and your media out. Put the text you're liking in. I'm going to put subscribe, like, and share. We're going to make a macro at the end of this, and you can change that to whatever you like and use it for other things. For those of you that don't know me, I have to use this on-screen keyboard due to health reasons. By the way, I should have mentioned, put your merge in a viewer 1. There will be a free preset in the description box below as well, if you just want to grab that. Or you can make it here. This is pretty simple. Now let's go to the camera node. Up in the inspector under transform. Select use target. Under translation, z-axis. We're going to move the camera back. You'll see that in viewer 1. Viewer 2, you'll start to see the text. We're going to use the camera to set the size of the text, so it'll automatically be at 1 in the text node. Right here. You'll have that in the inspector later if you want to change your sizing. If you're off center like I am, go to the text node. Hit that center V anchor. That'll put it in the middle. Now we'll add some excursion to our text. Over the inspector right here. Let's go halfway to 0.1. Now you'll see we got some girth to the text in viewer 1. This little button up here turns the lighting on and off. You can see the 3D better in this position. Under the bevel depth and bevel width, go 0.02. Now you'll see in viewer 1, we have somewhat of a rounded edge, but it has a 2 edges to it. We're going to make that completely round. So go into custom. This side of this graph is for the front. This side is for the back. We're not going to do anything with the back here, so we don't need to worry about that. So highlight this corner like I did. bring that little lever straight up, all the way over. Do the same thing with that corner. Then hit F as in Frank on the keyboard. Now you'll see we're much more rounded. If you drag that little handle to the left some, it looks even better up there now. But for the macro, we're going to close the custom. We'll leave it at that. It'll be accessible later if you want to open that up. So we'll go back to classic, and you'll see our rounded corners in viewer 1 are gone. But we'll have this option in the macro. There's no reason to have that graph left open, so we'll close it. Select the 3D text node. In the inspector, under transform, this one here. Under translation, y-axis, we'll bring that text down. I'm going to add some tracking to this. Before I do that, I'm going to change my font to regular. And again, we use the camera to get it sized. I'm going to leave my tracking at 1.05. Adjust yours to your liking. You'll have that option later too in the macro. Okay, now we're going to make this gold. So select the text node again, hit Shift Spacebar, and type in Replace Material. This is the one we want, Replace Material 3D. To find the shader we're looking for, go up to Templates, Fusion, Shaders, and grab a gold bump. Normally I would connect this node and then open it and do what we're going to do so you can see on the screen what it does, but when I connect it and then open it, well, right now if I connect it, it'll crash. So I can't do it. For whatever reason, it's been doing that today. So we'll go ahead and double click on the gold bump node. We're going to delete everything down to the blur. Highlight them, right click any of them, and delete. Close it back up. And connect it into your replace material node like that, and look in viewer 2 and you'll see you have gold text. We can go to viewer, just viewer 1 now. Select your render node. In the inspector, under render type, change that from software to hardware. That way it'll optimize your computer between your GPU and CPU. Will render out much faster. And while that's selected, get a color corrector. And let's go back to the gold bump node. We want to take the face on strength all the way to the right. Now we have basically no color on our text if you look in the viewer. Looks kind of chromish. That will make all the colors shine. Go to the color corrector node. And take it over there somewhere between yellow and orange. Or if you want a different color, go ahead and pick whatever you like. This will be in the controls as well. So you'll be able to make it any color you like. Okay, I'm going to go with that. Now with the color corrector node selected, select the transform. We're going to use the anim curve to animate this. So select that node, transform. Go to right click on the center. Go down to XY path. If you look up here, it creates a modifier. Select it. You'll see there's keyframes set on the X and the Y. We're going to double click them and delete them. Now we can modify our own. Right click the X. Go to modify width. Anim curves. Make sure your playhead's at frame 0. The offset is where you want it to start. And the scale is where you want it to end. We'll go to source first. We're going to change that to duration. And we'll take that offset all the way to the right. In case you don't know, if you hold down the control button and you adjust these by the numeral, not the dial, it'll adjust at 1 numeral increments, not 10. A little more control that way. Set that at 1.5. Bring the playhead all the way to the end. 149. Just take it over to where that green line just wants to leave the screen. I have minus 2.01. We'll give it a play here. Whatever. Okay, we're going to ease in and ease out. So if you come up here to the curve, go to easing. You can do all kinds of things. I'm not going to go through all of them. Go to sign. On both of them. Trying to the cache so we get a smooth playback. Usually have to do it at least once to make it play smooth. Now if you want it to scroll slower, just stretch it out. So you have to play it a couple times to get smooth. All right, now we'll take it back to 5 seconds and we'll go make the macro. Click away, make sure nothing's selected. Hold the control button down. Start with the text. Color corrector. Gold bump. And then A as an all. Right click any one of them. Go to macro. Create macro. Give it a name. Just going to call mine banner. Just follow along. We want to select this. This way you can adjust the text to be anywhere in the screen, higher or keep it down where it's at. So we'll call it vertical adjustment. We don't need any colors here because they won't work anyways. You don't really have to select the back one there, but I do anyhow. Under layout, just type and center. and go to color corrector. We have to have at least one output and one input. If you select the node, whichever one you select, it'll be in the inspector to the right, like I just did. We want to go all the way down to saturation, which will be right here. This right here is what we're going to use in the inspector later to adjust it whatever color you'd like. You can close that. The gold bump. Let's add the face on strength. Most cases you won't need it. Everything right here is within that gold bump node. Go to media out and just select that input. And we should be done. Now go to the top left, the file. Save as group. I'm going to save mine right here. You can close the macro. I'll show you how to find your folder in case you don't know. Go for templates. Edit. Titles. I have my own folder made right here. Right click. Hit show folder. This is the one we just made. I'll copy it. And paste it in my folder. I'll go back to the edit page. I'll find that folder. This one right here. When you click on it, if you don't see it, select this title, and then you'll have everything you need. Start out up here, the vertical adjustment. Obviously, you can change your text. Your tracking, everything's in there. The custom, if you want to make your edges round like we did. If you look in your viewer, they're got good round edge on them now. Go back to classic and it doesn't. You can make green, everything will be shiny. Any color you want. There's the face on strength. I included it just to have it in there in case we needed it, but you probably won't use it. Now we're going to play it at the 5-second timeline there. If you want it to go longer, slower, just extend it. Like I say, it usually takes one play to make it play smooth. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.